guys, it's Todd here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a simple thumbnail for gaming in Vegas Pro. You can make this for really any game. If you guys want to see a more advanced tutorial, then comment below, but this is just going to be simple. So, all you're going to want to do is make at least 2 video tracks. There are 2 ways you could get the background picture. One is, let's say if you're playing a game like Roblox, then you can go and search up Roblox, and then let's just say, for example, Jailbreak, then go to images, and then see a bunch of images. And also, a ton of the images when you search up games are from other YouTube thumbnails, so really any image with text really is a YouTube thumbnail. Like this, for example, that is a YouTube thumbnail. So yeah, make sure you know that whatever you choose is not a YouTube thumbnail. Like for example, this one is actually Jailbreak's old picture for the game, so I'm gonna be using this for this video. So just save that or whatever picture you're getting off the internet. The other way you could get a background picture is by going into your video, dragging your video in here, finding whatever spot you want the background picture to be, and then clicking on save snapshot to file, and that's how you get the background image. But for everyone else, just search up the game on the internet. You're gonna want to drag it into Vegas Pro like I just did, place it down. If you ever see a black screen, it's because it's always at the end. Just click at the beginning or maybe whenever this picture is. So now I have this picture. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to right click. I'm going to click on insert text media. And as you just saw, that was a black screen. So just do what I do with clicking at the beginning or in the middle. So now you have text. If you want to know how to move it, you can just click on it in here. It might be laggy like this, but it doesn't really affect Vegas Pro that much because you're just making a thumbnail. So whatever text you want to put, just put there. Like for example, if you're playing Jailbreak, you type how to escape prison in Jailbreak. That's an example. If you're making a video on that, you would type that. Yeah, always, if you're putting text in your thumbnail, I recommend putting the title of the video in it, or you could put something else, but the title is the best. And whenever you're making text, you could either put it on 2 lines like I did. If you do that, then go to the bottom by dragging this, go to the last word and just highlight everything, click on align to center because that looks 10 times better. And if you guys want to know how to make it smaller, you can just drag it like this, wherever these squares are, and yeah. But I'm not going to use this. I'm going to make it say, this is a Roblox thumbnail. Yeah, if you guys want text at the top and bottom, just put like a few spaces. I usually put 3, it's really however many it takes. Just make it smaller if it's going out of the background picture. So this looks good. So now what you guys can do is when you highlight all of this, you can make it bold, you can make it in italic. You don't have to do that. You can change the font by clicking here. There are hundreds of fonts in here. So if I wanted like this font, for example, I could do that. Or this font. Or this font. Or really any font. So I like this one called Forti. However you say that. I have no idea. So yeah, make sure whenever you're making changes to your text, make sure to highlight everything. Otherwise, it's not going to do anything. And if you only highlight like one word, it's only going to affect that one word. Because Vegas Pro is picky like that. Alright, so now, if you want to change the text color, you can click on this box. You can drag this little circle around, and you can see all these colors. This slider, it goes through all the colors, as you can see as I'm dragging it like this. So, for example, I'm going to make it light blue. And if you want to choose like a specific color on your screen, like this red right here, you could just click on this and put it over. And yeah, then you got that specific color on your screen. But I'm still going to keep it at cyan. Don't worry about the animation, that's for actual video editing, not thumbnail making. The scale is just dragging the size, so you don't really have to use the scale. Location and anchor point, none of this stuff you have to worry about. And since this is a simple tutorial, I'm not going to be using the advanced, even though there's only like a few things. I will be showing the outline and shadow though. So the outline, when you click on it, it shows the outline width and color. So the outline goes all the way up to 10. As you can see, it's automatically on white. That's the default color for basically everything with text. You can drag this to however you like, or if you like want to get a specific number like 4 or like 5.5 or 4.5, then you could do that. So I'm going to keep it at 5, and the color, it's basically the same thing, choosing whatever. I'm going to put it at purple because that looks cool. Now the shadow, make sure whenever you open this, click shadow enable, and then you're going to see it. The default color for this though is black, so you're going to want to just change it. to whatever you would like. Oh, and I should say, do not worry about this stuff at all. I never use this stuff. I always just keep it on default RGB and this one at R. Do not change those, otherwise everything's going to change. So just leave these as it is. Also, I should mention, this is actually the opacity of the text, which means this is like how much it shows. So the lower you go, the less you can see it. As you can see with the shadow, the higher I drag it, the more you can see it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Alright, so I have this green color. So these shadow offsets are basically where the shadow is placed. I would say you can either keep it at 0.2, or if you're going to change it, just put it to 0.1 for the shadow offset of X and Y. Because 0.2 and 0.1 are basically the best. The X and Y axis, if you guys know anything about math, X is the horizontal and Y is the vertical. Then this is a shadow blur. This is just how much it's blurred, obviously. Put it to 0. Then it's just basically a repeat of the text. You put it at 2, you can't even make it out. It's literally a shadow. So, but I recommend either keeping it at 0.4 or just drinking it a little bit smaller. Do not change the blur too much, unless that's what you're trying to do. And yeah, and now this is the final result, guys. It looks great, doesn't it? So if you want to actually get the thumbnail, you're going to want to click on Save Snapshot to File here. It's going to pull this up. I recommend just putting it on desktop and clicking Save. And once you get it, it'll just be right here. It really only takes 3 seconds for it to appear because it's making it. And I should say, keep this on best at full because whatever this is set on, that's how it's gonna save it as. So if you put it all the way to the lowest, if you have it at draft quarter and click on save, this is how it's gonna look when you save it. So always keep it at best full. And this is how it looks as the final result. So this is a really simple thumbnail tutorial. You could technically use this for non-gaming thumbnails as well, as all this really is doing is getting a background and then putting text, basically just with a ton of text stuff basically. So yeah guys, that was a really simple thumbnail tutorial. If you have any other video suggestions, anything else you want me to do with Vegas Pro, if you want me to make an advanced tutorial, then comment below. And if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you around more, and goodbye.